Hey y'all, it's me, Shelly, and welcome back. Okay, so it's still early in March, so we could do it's still early in April, so we can do a recap video of March. So here we go. Made a list so I could keep track of all the things that happened in March and things that we about to talk about. So let's get into it. Okay, what I didn't expect in March was to be overstimulated. Okay, so I've been pushing at work. I've been working hard, and I think even outside of work, I've been doing a lot. So I was overstimulated for March, which I was not expecting, but that's okay. So we're gonna talk about being overstimulated. Okay, so one of the biggest things for March was definitely being overstimulated, PCOS struggle, hair growth journey, my seborrheic dermatitis, which is not doing too bad today, but I've been eating a lot of ice cream lately, so I feel like I'm about to have a flare up. And just balancing life and the business in general, right? So, if you don't know, I started a business, let's say last year. It hasn't even been a full year yet, but I overthink a lot. And that's one thing that I'm targeting this year is not to overthink a lot. And so I've been trying to break down how to start my business, how to build it up. Because I don't know. I don't have anybody in my life who is a business owner or have a business, um, which, kind of sucks because I don't have someone who I can go to for questions and all the things. So this is a new journey for me, new territory. And so I have been stressing about it because I'm like, how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do this. But I decided to break it down and I started posting videos about math tutoring and I fell off. But then I started to work on my website. And so I need to get back in the swing of things of posting videos for my business, but also just continue to work on the website. But I feel like I do things in sprints and then I get burnt out. And so I'm trying to slow down, do things at a slower pace, and then so I could be consistent with it. Especially like the website, because I'm almost done it and then I'm going to launch it and then I'm excited because I'm going to be like, all right, y'all, like we're in business, right? So excited about that. So hopefully by the end of April, I'll be able to launch the website, which is good. But for my hair growth journey, the seborrheic dermatitis, most of the month I was crying about it because it was really bad. And it is what it is, right? Like I'm trying to figure out my hormones, and I feel like seborrheic dermatitis is a side effect of PCOS, but that's just my opinion. I'm not a medical doctor. That's just how I feel because with my body and my symptoms, it all go together, right? So like I am trying to juice more because I fell off on my juicing, but I'm trying to juice more. I'm trying to be consistent in the gym and just continue to self-love, right? Like that's the goal, that's the ultimate goal. Self-acceptance, self-love, and just continue to grow in those areas. And so with the PCOS and seborrheic dermatitis, I noticed that with my symptoms for the PCOS, I have been, I'll get something to eat and then like I'm crashing. I'm like, whoa, what is going on? And of course, one of the things that can combat it is like walking, right? So like after I eat, I should go for a walk, just like I won't crash, right? And so I really have been noticing that in the last couple weeks. So my goal is to target that because I'm typically like this, right? But like when that crash hit, I'm like, oh, like I was driving and I was just like, what is happening right now, right? So trying to understand my body, how it operates, understand my hormones, and how to not attack it, but more so flow with it, right? Like understand it, feed it the things that it needs, and just go with the flow of my body so I can help it instead of hindering it. So that is definitely something that I'm mindful of and that I am planning to target in April. And then, yeah, just feeling overwhelmed, like I noticed it and I was able to slow down for those days, take the time I needed, and just try to take breaks before I get overstimulated. And one of the things that I've been doing, especially like if I get overstimulated at work, is Sudoku, right? I'm a math whiz. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like it's a nice little pause. I could just do a puzzle real quick and then get back to what I need to get to. And so some of the wins that I have had for this month was showing up consistently. Yeah, okay, so I count that as a win, but I noticed that like I have been posting like once a week, even though before I was posting like 3 to 4, 5 times a week, right? So April, I'm coming up with a schedule on when to post because I noticed that I've been working and I've been coming home and I thought I post, but I really didn't. So I'm gonna get back on track, right? Consistency is the plan and key, and I love. But honestly, here's the real win. The win is 80 subs. What? I know subscribers fluctuate or whatever, but thank you guys so much for staying tuned and joining me on this journey. And when I tell you it's a journey, and honestly for me, I feel like the journey has definitely been on a downward spiral. But for days like this, it's a good day. So we're gonna stop focusing on little moments and look at the big picture. That is the goal. And I would say another one is just focusing on me. So this is a continual goal. I think I hit the mark in March, but for April, definitely the goal, right? So me going on solo dates. So me just getting to know me and the hobbies that I like to do. And one of it is definitely going on nature walks. So I may take you guys on a few of those, but we will see because I need to learn how to, again, get out my comfort zone, pull my phone out, pull my camera out, and be like, hey y'all, we out here, right? So that's on me. And that's the area that I would like to grow in. And yeah, some lessons, of course, like I mentioned before, slowing down, um, listening to my body is so me noticing those things, and then grace. Of course, I've mentioned it in the previous recaps. Grace is definitely the goal and key. Self love, and just showing up, right, and executing, but trying to execute in the right direction and not being overwhelmed. So for April, growth, right, discipline, and being consistent over perfection, because I notice when I tend to be in the perfection mindset, I get fearful and I'm like, okay, it's not good enough or I'm not enough, and that's when I fall off. So definitely trying to reframe reframe my mind and refocus and be consistent and show up. And last thing but not least, for those of you who are already on the journey, thank you, and thank you for joining me on this journey. But if you haven't joined, or if you are on a healing journey, self-discovery, self-love, or if you just want to stay tuned, remember to subscribe and join me on this journey where I'll be posting my journey over the year of the things that I'm going through and the things that, yeah, I'm trying, So this is a self-love, self-healing journey where I'm just learning to love myself each day as I am and not focusing on where, I want to be, but more so of like enjoying the journey to get to where I would like to be. So thank you guys for staying tuned to this video, and stick around for the growth, for the journey, and the things that are happening. So, alright, you guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.